Easy! Let your magicka recover! You. In a big family, you have to know how to scrap. Back, you betcha! Looks like you're buying at the next pub, Fla. We can do this! Cry for money. March it!
We'll rebuild.
blast you. Why won't you rise? This spell should work on an Ayleid.
What is it? I've got some guards to hire. It's my disguise.
I could go for a bit of excitement. Finders keepers, as they say. We go.
Don't mind me.
Nice hole.
Thankful. You have my thanks for your
The goodness you showed that old dark at Torinan. Divines bless and keep you.
You have proved your gather vitrified souls from Cold. Anywhere you encounter cultists in Cold Harbor Daedra.
Tell me you've good news. This hour alone, I've had to turn away more soldiers than I can count. Now, wouldn't this make a fantastic coat? Perish the thought, Nawalne. Once these pelts are properly cleaned, we'll be able to begin negotiations with some of the fussier trading guilds. My thanks. Here, a payment for your services. The Fellowship calls for your aid. I've a lot of respect for those. The worm cult's necromancy is more anywhere in Tamriel. All three. Your work on me.
am I going to get more shields? Good swords aren't all we craft here. This is war, and I need all hands to make sure our forces have what they need for a fight, whatever that may be. Those worm cultists won't escape the Sturk Fellowship this time. Those cowardly worm cultists, whatever... The Fellowship... The worm cult's metal. No piece of gear takes more abuse than a soldier's shield. We lose dozens every day, smashed or splintered. We need to supply more shields to our soldiers in the front lines. We can't send them into fighting without shields. Let's start with 2. You can make them out of any material you fancy. I'm sure we're going to need more soon, but the need is desperate. We must get a few shields to our soldiers right away. And you'll get your coin just as quick. The stakes are high, so make every moment count. We'll show those... Of course! We set up crafting stations in the Fellowship camps on both Sturk and Solstice. But any good woodworking station will do. Carving wood may seem simple, but it's a crucial skill. Our soldiers are counting on you. Best to put your nose to the grindstone quickly. Every day, our people... Thank you, friend. I hope you know how much your efforts mean to us in this war. Every shield can save a life. That's a victory in itself. May Tsun the Bear watch over every brave soldier who carries these into battle. Use your skill with alchemy to heal our injured. Our warriors need armor for the fight at the Writhing Wall. Let those come. One of our squads fought off a worm cult attack, but it got a bit messy. We need someone with an alchemist's touch to craft healing potions. That should be enough to get our wounded soldiers back here for further care. 3 health potions for the injured in the Fellowship force should do. Make them however strong you see fit. Anything that would help them make it back to our healer's tent. And while you work, I'll set aside your coin. The fighting's heavier than we expected. Soldiers in fortified positions like our siege camps should be well protected, but the worm cult constantly raids them. Our alchemists can't keep up with the demand for healing. The stakes are high, so this will get our injured back up on their feet. They should be able to make their way to our healers for more care. Hopefully, we'll only need bottles of mead once this is all over. Here, buy yourself one on me with this. I can use someone with a talent for enchanting. The worm cult's meddled with the dead and we need more heavy armor for our foot soldiers. They're frequently in close combat with the worm cult and their Daedric allies, and they need a defensive edge. No Fellowship soldier wants to fight with second-rate armor. 2 cuirasses should do. No need to make them pretty, but take your time to do it right. Some of those dolts might want to pester you about finishing their armor first, but they won't get past me. You'll be paid well for good work. Battle's hard on gear. Blades get notched or bent, armor gets cloven or dented. We fix what we can, but sometimes it's better to just replace something damaged. Fortunately, we've got our own blacksmithing station nearby. The stakes are high, so make... Keep your wits about you. Thank you. I'm an armorer myself, and I couldn't stand the idea of our soldiers making do with leather jacks or cloth robes. Might as well go running into battle in your underclothes. May Shore bring all of them safely home. Pad our warriors with good swords. It's time we whatever 2 glyphs you can create with the Tar aspect rune would help strengthen our arsenal. We're fighting enemies who have some dreadful magic at their command. The best answer is some magic of our own. You'll be paid well for your time. Never could wrap my head around magic.
Jalade Magdari Ta. Jalade Magdari Ta.
The stakes are high, so make every moment count. I wish I could see the looks on the cultists' faces when they catch sight of these glyphs. But we all have our roles to play in this war. In my case, that means passing along rewards for your efforts. Supply hearty meals to fuel the Fellowship. The Wormcoats meddled. Between the combat and the climate on Solstice, leather jacks wear out fast. It means they're being put to good use, but we need to provide some replacements. A good jack saved my life once. I'd like to do the same for some of our soldiers. 2 should do for now. We've got plenty of brave soldiers, but charging into fights means lots of armor to replace later. Craft the jacks from any suitable material you know how to work, and I'll make sure you get paid. I'm an armorer, but I admit heavy armor isn't right for every battle. Solstice is a warm climate for an iron suit, and our scouts and mages prefer mobility over protection. Providing them choices for lighter armor lets us stay a step ahead. Keep your wits about you. Well done! With each passing day, our battles only get fiercer. The more care we take to protect our own, the more soldiers we'll have standing when the Writhing Wall comes down. I hope we're both here to see that day. My thanks. Let those cultists ruin some gear or spoil a few rations. They'll never stop the Sturk Fellowship's efforts to take care of our own. Lend me your aid, and we'll ready our allies for every worm they face. Those cowardly worm cultists like... What's it? Those cowardly worm cultists like...